That's how we
Over and over and over. There is a structure not far from here actually, 54 columns by Sol Levitt, that was hated so much when it just got there because there's literally just 54 columns standing in one spot, and people were really mad when it was there because they didn't like it. They thought it was too abstract. It looked like unfinished building. When we did the work there, even when we were rehearsing, people were telling us that they were never able to see this as a work of art. But when we made a dance around these structures, around these poles, around these columns, they saw this place as like something that they could never see before that. This could be like they saw the beauty of it. They saw the opportunities of it, and they started to appreciate it more. I mean, it wasn't like 50 people who were in line to tell us this, but there were people who said, "Hey, I live here and I pass this thing every day, and I was never able to see it as I saw it now." My name is Nadia Zeitlin, and I'm a dance designer, choreographer, and do mostly site-specific dance theater work in Atlanta, Georgia. Site-specific dance is a dance created in response to some area, to some site. What we do is we use landscape of the space to inspire our movement, or we adjust our movement, existing material, to the landscape specific spots like benches, trees. So Bautanzt comes from Bauhaus movement and dance theater. And I just combined two of these parts. And from German, it means build dances. This is what we're practically doing. I do a lot of things by myself. So I just decided to start a dance company. So in February 2020, I premiered the work that was called Bautanzt, and it was inspired by abstract movement in the arts. And then the pandemic hit a week after, and I was thinking a lot about it, and I decided that it's a good point to use the premiere of the work, which was very successful, to start a new dance company. And I called it Bautanzt here. I describe Bautanzt as audacious, curious, unexpected. I think most dancers that come to participate in my works, the main thing that they have is curiosity and bravery, because you never know what people on the street will tell you. Yeah, you never know what to expect from the outside. And also, they're very brave to use landscape, like they can go on the floor really easily. They are prepared to things like that. Or sometimes they climb on trees, I don't know, on benches and things like that. So they have to be curious, they have to be brave, and playful is very important because we play a lot. I love this word. This is the best thing. Like when we start playing with material, then the magic happens and so many things are created that I'm taking to the final process, to the final performance product. I do not have a professional dance education. I rely and I feel mostly inspired by gestures, by physical gestures that can express, I think, way more sometimes than a professional, like technically perfect dance move. So you will see a lot of gestures in our works as well. Things like that, or I'm not talking about these gestures, but little tiny things that you may recognize, that may feel relatable to you. That is what makes Bautanzt here stand out. So what inspires me most in site-specific works is that they're open to the public. So you can be walking your dog or just walking with friends on the Beltline and you see dancers just doing something in front of your eyes. So you will probably stop and watch for some time. And then you may just go around your day thinking about what you saw, but you may not have time to watch the full thing. So that's why our performances, they consist of little chunks, little parts that can be watched separately. But when connected together, this is a whole story there. And I'm a parent of 2 children. It's hard. To be a parent is hard. And even if you love attending art events, even if you love going to dance and theater things, sometimes you don't have time. Sometimes it's a lot of money because you need to find parking, you need to find a babysitter, you need to pay for tickets. And with performances like Bautanzt does, people can just go to the playground and they see with their children and they see dance right there in front of them and they don't need to do anything about it. To have something that breaks people's routines in their life, I think it's very, very important. I had a mentor who said that the mission of the art is to push the pause button on people's routine lives. And I think for us, it's very important because we have so many errands, we have so many things to do. And when there's a moment, unexpected moment of something beautiful or interesting or something new happening in front of your eyes, I think little by little, it can change people's lives or make them happier, curious, inspired. And this is the response that we usually get after people watch us performing.